Welcome to the Epic TV Surf Report. It's been an amazing few days down at the end of the road on Tahiti at Teahupo'o. As Grant Twiggy Baker kind of sums it all up with this tweet. Interesting that Teahupo'o Returns on Surfline has had 36,933 views in a day, and day one of Riou has 28,876 in a week. Well, it's not surprising really, with at least 5 Billabong XXL nominations over the course of the first 2 days of the swell. Congratulations go out to Hawaii's Keala Kennelly, holding up her end for the ladies, actually renaming the XXL Girls Performance Award the Women's Performance Award, thanks to her prowess in the lineup over the last few days at Teahupo'o. While older brother Makua was in a Tahitian hospital getting his face stitched up, Koa was catching the bomb on the first day of the swell. Mark Healey, the Howley Hawaiian, 1,000 miles from home but making his presence felt in another of Polynesia's most fearsome lineups. And Riou rounding out the list of our 5 nominees after scooping his good buddy Sancho out of the lineup and depositing him in the back of a Tahitian ambulance. Alain got back out there and caught a monster. California's Condor, Peter Mel, another standout in the lineup of Teahupo'o over the course of the swell, had a few things to say from his Facebook page. This one could power a few homes. Well, by the looks of it, Pete, it sure did. Got you fired up. And Pete Mel caught what he described as the most magical wave he's ever caught at Teahupo'o, here on Surfline's Instagram account, and here from Surfline's Sequence of the Week feature with photos by Tim McKenna. Great work from both of you guys. Pete Mel, Tim McKenna, now that's what I call a hookup. One of the unsung heroes of this swell event, another Hawaiian, Billy Kemper, had this to say. This week has been a dream come true. The best waves of my life with good friends from all around the world. After towing for a couple days, here's one from yesterday morning's paddle sesh. Which brings us to the controversial debate, to tow or not to tow. That is the question. Matt Roth, in a piece called Hype Beasts, weighs in on the issue at surfermag.com, calling what went on in the lineup lunacy. Indeed, lunacy is the only word that can accurately describe the scene this week at Teahupo'o. With more than a dozen tow teams jockeying for position and upwards of 30 spectator boats clogging a closed-out channel, the lineup was an incredibly dangerous place to be. And this danger was compounded exponentially by a swell that arguably should have gone unridden. Matt Roth continues. Paddling into big waves has always straddled that thin line between accomplishment and addiction. Towing into a 20-foot slab seems to be little more than a glorified drug fix. Easy to acquire if you have the means, and likely to take more than a few past the end of the road. End quote. Or looking at it from another angle, it's like climbing Mount Everest. Way more impressive to do in a small group without oxygen. But even in a big group with a Sherpa holding your hand from base camp all the way to the summit, at the end of the day, you're still standing on the top of the world. You just gotta hope you don't fall into any crevasses on the way back down. The Quickie crew were still filming all the action on day 3 when the swell dropped back down to a more manageable size and the boys could put the skis away. Compare the results from the first 2 days from all the footage from day 3 and make your own call on the matter. From where I'm sitting, paddling into big surf still takes way more balls than towing in. But no matter how you look at it, what went down at Chopes was absolutely mental. Full stop. Thanks for tuning in to the Epic TV Surf Report. Until next time, make sure you go catch a few for yourself.